Not pissing good enough. I cannot believe I just wasted 90 minutes of my life watching Rovers churn out that dog shit. An absolute shit show. It's like basically, we continued off the nightmare 45 minutes second half against Huddersfield right into St Andrews, where we couldn't string anything together. Let me just cut straight to the chase here. 1-0 final score in favour of Birmingham. The goal scorer, Maxim Colin? I don't know what his name is, but he's a French right back. Unmarked header, piece of piss goal, no questions. And after that, they didn't really need to threaten because we were absolutely hideous from back to front. The only standout, and this is the worrying thing, the only standout for me was Bradley Dack. He basically did the work of all his other teammates because everyone else was absolutely shit show. An absolute shit show. Let me break it down to you. Bradley Johnson looked like he was stuck in he must have been at the Las Vegas all-you-can-eat buffet before the kickoff because he was so sluggish, so lackluster. His passing was wasteful. Even the short-ass passing that I could probably make, and I'm a dog shit footballer at all ends. You know, I'm absolutely garbage myself. But this was, you guys get paid shitloads of money, and this is what we get for the end result. I thought Bradley Johnson was going to be my signing of the season. You know, in the first couple of games, I thought it was absolutely immense. But the past two have been absolutely dog shit. And Downing's crosses weren't on point today. Gallagher looked like a headless pissing chicken. Tosa Mabayo, yeah, okay, we've got him on loan, and he did make some important blocks today, but his passing, his energy, there's no urgency whatsoever from the defenders all the way through to the fucking strikers. I cannot believe it. Walton, what the piss and hell are you doing with your long-ass ball distribution? Why don't you be quick off the money, for crying out loud? Where's the passing? Where's the throwing? You know, we've got two of the electric players in the championship, pace-wise, Armstrong, Rothwell, and there you are, taking your sweet-ass time, trying to ping the ball out long, and it all the way goes through to the flipping Birmingham defence, their goalkeeper whatsoever. I just find this absolutely frustrating. It's like going to the dentist, getting my teeth ripped out watching Rovers at the moment. We have got no zing, no passion, no nothing. Ever since, I think it was the QPR the QPR result prior to the international break. I think that's knocked us for six. We had the international break to kind of regroup. We played pretty decent the first 45 minutes against Huddersfield. I'm losing my mind here, man. I'm losing my pissing mind. But Rovers, what the shit? And our substitutions. Okay, I think Buckley did. He was actually decent. I'm going to give him a benefit of doubt. Rothwell, what's gone wrong with Rothwell? Graham did have a couple of chances to try and put the ball in the back of the net. I think Bennett had a long range screamer. Why are we not taking any shots on goal, for crying out loud? I am starting to lose patience. I don't like to say this. I'm not a haphazard firing sort of person, but it's getting close. It's getting close because this needs to change. We cannot have this shit show every week from Rovers' point of view. We've got Preston North End on Saturday, and I think they're going to stick six past us. I fear the worst. I fear the utter worst going against Preston North End. Those were the games before I used to relish. I thought it was going to be even keel, but I think we're going to get absolutely battered by North End at Deepdale. And I'm usually I've had a little bit of confidence, but today we look absolutely hideous. The whole match felt wrong from the start. Holtby out injured. That was my little bit of inspiration, my little shining light for Rovers today. That if he was going to start, him and Dak would link up and they would do what they just did first half against Huddersfield and link up nicely. But absolutely no, we were stuck with Bradley Johnson, who looked so slow. It was like I was watching on a flipping slow motion replay when he was on the ball. Absolutely hideous. Gallagher, and I tell you now, it baffles me. It does always baffle me at the end of the day. You know, for absolute years, I've been screaming out that we need defenders. So what does Mowbray go and do? He spends 5 million or whatever it is on Sam Gallagher. Now he can be eventually a good striker, but we've got £7 million Ben Brereton on the bench. Now we've invested in £12 million in strikers over the 2 seasons, and we've not. Have we actually brought in an actual defender over those 2 seasons? I don't think we have. I think we've actually gone worse. I think we've actually lost defenders since we've spent big money on Brereton. And then now we've got an on-loan goalkeeper who's going to twaddle off back to Brighton at the end of the season with whatever kind of contract he's got on there, and jobs are good for him. For us, we're going to be left in the shit show. Things need to get sorted out. They need to get sorted out pretty fast. And I don't see an end to this. After North End, we've got Sheffield Wednesday, we've got Leeds. if this could be, we could be in dire straits. So I'm you know, I'm not a Mowbray out man. I'm not a Mowbray out man, but I did. Somebody pushed a tweet out there earlier. I think it was Bavarian Rover, and I did reply and I said, you know, I pushed the name out, Chris Hughton. Chris Hughton would be. He isn't Mr. Nice Guy. I'll give you that. But maybe he's a little bit more tactical, a little bit more in the now, and that's might be something that we need to explore. But that's my worry. That's my worry. If we were to lose Mowbray, or you know, make the decision to move on, who else do we bring in? You know, I'm still reliving the nightmare show of Owen Coyle, the Lamberts, the Appletons, all those, the Paulitzes. We've made some hideous appointments as manager. I think we've only done a couple. Mowbray has been in the decent bracket alongside Sam Allardyce, alongside Mark Hughes. I put him in there in that nice category. But besides those, we've made some absolute shit show appointments as managers, and I don't want to go down there. So I don't really trust. And I was questioning the Mowbray appointment way back when it was made. Has he run it as course of time? Maybe. Give me your thoughts and opinions in your comment section down below. Absolute shit show. Birmingham on the flip side, they were okay. They didn't rip up trees. They took their one moment, and that was it. Bellingham's a good young player, and he's got a bright future for Birmingham, I suspect. But yeah, they didn't rip it up. Did they deserve it? 100%, because we were absolutely complete ass. I didn't see any plus points besides Dak, and that's what worries me, is that, you know, come January we're in a shit show. He goes, you know what, flipping Norwich could do with a player at the moment, or flipping Newcastle could do with a player at the moment. You know, £15 million on the table. You know what, I'm out of here. I'm done. I've got a fiance now to take care of. You've got Holtby. You're in good hands. See you later. I'm off. Our best player on the pitch could be on the way out if we don't act to get our shit together. Unbelievable. I just cannot fucking believe it. It really does frustrate me. And right now, and I'm supposed to go check out watch Preston North End on the watch along on Saturday. This could be an absolute shit show. If you want to join me for that shit show, there is a link to my Twitch platform down there, and it'll be on there on Saturday for kickoff. But anyway, I'm going to get a little bit later on. We'll do a detailed review of this. Maybe we'll hear from Birmingham Fan TV. Maybe we won't. But you know who I will hear from? Hopefully we'll hear from Mowbray, and have to see what he has to say. You'll get my little digest, my match ratings. It ain't going to be pretty, but I'll be back anyway. Until then, long one on this one. I'll see you very soon. Make sure you give this video some love. Smash the subscribe and you're new. I'm at work. Until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.